Hi guys, so welcome back sa ating YouTube channel. So yun, medyo sakit na yung batok ko. So again, so we have the lesson 2.2. So per chapter 2, the partial derivative. So ito yung I guess hindi pa naturo sa inyo. So actually ito ay bago sa inyo. Okay, so again, partial derivative is just a differentiation lang. Okay, so may iba lang siyang talagang ginagawa. So now, let f of x comma y be a real-valued function with domain D in R squared. So if we let a comma b be a point D, then the partial derivative of f at a comma b with respect to x, again with respect to x, denoted by partial of f with respect to x. So partial of f with respect to x of a comma b is defined as partial of f with respect to x of a comma b is equal to the limit as h approaches to 0 ng f of a plus h comma b minus f of a comma b over h. So kung gusto mo yung formal definition, ito yung gamitin mo. Kung gusto mo makuha yung derivative niya. So dadaan ka pa ng limit actually. And then, the partial derivative of f at a comma b with respect to y, denoted by partial of f with respect to y of a comma b, is defined as partial of f with respect to y of a comma b is equal to the limit of a plus h comma b minus f of a comma b all over a. Okay, so almost, actually baliktad, hindi ko naayos yung function. So yun, buti nakita agad ni sir. So pakiayos, this is just f of a comma b plus h. Kumbaga doon tayo sa second ordered pair nag-add. Okay, so ganyan yung gagawin sa kanya. So again, kung gusto mo kunin yung partial derivative, gawin lang to, kunin mo yung limit, tapos f of a comma b, f of a plus h comma b minus f of a comma b divide by h as h approaches 0. So ganun yung gagawin. So technically, yan ang gagawin mo. Sir, ang hirap, ang haba. Tama. So kumbaga sir, parang haba, kumbaga evaluate ko pa yung f of a plus h comma b minus f of a comma b all over h, tapos kukunin pa yung limit niya as h approaches 0. Tapos yun ang kanyang partial derivative. Okay, so ngayon, ito yung idea or general idea na pwede nating gawin actually. So aside from doing that thing, so ito lang talaga yung formal definition niya. So ito talaga yung pinaka-general idea ng partial derivative with respect sa mga variable. Okay, so pag nakita mong itong part, ang basa dyan is the word del. Actually, yan yung del, pero partial derivative ang basa dyan. Kahit sa ibang mga prop, no? So, pero although sa book talaga, yan ay del, dyan ay a Greek word, a Greek symbol del. Okay, so del yung basa dyan. Again, this is del. Read as del. So actually parang ganyan yung sulat. Yan, ganyan dapat yung sulat mo. So partial derivative, that is del. Okay, so ang idea talaga nito is, for example, kukunin ko yung partial derivative niya with respect to x. Ibig sabihin, i-differentiate ko lang siya with respect to x. But, yung ibang variable ay magiging constant. Again, kung i-differentiate ko siya o kung kukunin ko yung partial derivative ng isang function with respect to x or with respect to y, so vice versa yan. So, kunyari with respect to x, meaning, i-differentiate ko lang yung buong function with respect sa x, pero yung variable y is mako-consider as, o yung ibang variable other than x kasama yung constant, mako-consider lang silang constant. Okay, tandaan. Kung with respect naman sa y, yung x is mako-consider natin as constant. Okay, so for example, actually naglagay ako dito na example. So dinamihan ko siya konti para at least maintindihan mo yung idea. Again, yung idea is something na pag normal differentiation, pero ko-consider ko yung isang part as constant. Okay, so now proceed tayo dito. So find the partial derivative with respect sa x of x comma y, the partial derivative of f with respect sa x, so y, for the function f of x comma y is equal to x squared plus x squared y plus y cubed. Okay, so ayun yung function natin. Okay, so for solution letter A, so for letter A, we have the partial of f over partial of x comma y. Okay, so this is just equal lang sa partial derivative with respect sa x ng, copy mo lang yung given, this is x squared y plus y cubed. Okay, then same lang ng rule, pag hiwa-hiwalayin lang, this is just equal sa partial derivative with respect sa x nung x squared y, so ito yung una, then plus partial derivative with respect sa x nung y cubed. Okay, note, since with respect sa x tayo, automatically yung y is considered as constant. Yung y cube na to is considered as constant. So meaning, ano yung derivative na to? The derivative of x squared with respect sa x is 2x multiplied by y. So again this is just equal sa y multiplied by 2x plus 0. Again, yung y kasi is constant, so constant lang siya, tapos derivative ng x squared is just 2x, tapos derivative ng y cube, constant lang siya sa a0. So therefore, this is just equal sa 2xy. Okay, so ganun yung idea ng partial derivative. So for letter B, so with respect naman tayo sa y. Okay, so this is partial with respect sa y. So sulat ko na yung mismong function ng x squared y plus y cube. So dito naman, since with respect sa y, ang kukunin naman natin ideally or identically is yung partial with respect sa y, yung constant x na, yung x squared na yung magiging consider as constant dito. So this is just equal sa derivative, so this is just partial with respect sa y, so hindi ko nakalimutan sulat, ng x squared y, then plus partial with respect sa y ng y cube. Okay, so note na dito ay constant si x squared. So, kukunin ko lang yung derivative ng y. This is just 1. Okay, next, sa kabila, ang derivative ng y cube is just 3y squared. So, therefore, the answer is just equal sa x squared plus 3y squared. Okay, so napakadali niya. So, what if nagkaroon man, so, kunwari, partial of f with respect sa z. So, automatic, yung function is just 0. Okay, so consider siya as a whole as constant. Kunyari, nagdagdag lang ako ng partial of f with respect sa z. So, automatic siya ay 0 na. Okay, so ganun siya, kasimple. So, now, medyo hirapan natin example kasi medyo madali siya actually, no? So, another thing din, so, ito, no, ay yung sulat, no, pwede rin siyang i-rewrite as ganito lang. Kumbaga, partial with respect sa x of f. Kasi ito, partial with respect sa y of f. Okay lang din naman yun. Okay, so understandable na sa atin dapat yun. So, proceed tayo sa next example. So, yun, medyo madali, no? So, find the partial of f with respect sa x of x, y, and partial of f with respect sa y for the function e raised to x plus y plus xy. Okay, so, ideally, kung i-differentiate mo siya with respect sa x, alam mo na meron kang product rule. Okay, so, kumbaga, chain rule to sa taas eh. Okay, chain rule dun sa numerator, sa exponent dito, product rule lang. Pero, since partial derivative lang siya, madali yung idea na gagawin natin. So, for letter A, so, although kahit walang letter A dito na nakalagay, so, the partial with respect sa x, nung copy natin si e raised to x plus y, si e raised to xy, plus xy. Okay, so this is just equal sa partial with respect sa x ng e raised to xy. Okay, then plus partial with respect sa y ng xy. Okay, so ideally, dalawang klase ito. It's either e raised to x. So ito hindi natin pwede, actually hindi natin siya pwede paghiwalayin na parang ano, no? Kasi kung plus, pwede, e raised to x times e raised to y. Pwede yun. Pero hindi yan gano'n kasi multiplication yun nasa exponent niya. So, parang ang dating lang niya, parang e raised to 4x. Ganun yung dating niya. Okay, so parang dating niya is e raised to 4x. Ano derivative ng e raised to 4x? 4 e raised to 4x. So, dito, kung with respect sa x tayo, sorry, x din dapat to. So, nadoble ko na nagkamali-mali na ako na ginagawa. So, meaning, kung ito ay e raised to x with respect sa x, so meaning this is just equal sa bababa lang yung y, then this is just e raised to xy. So again, para lang siyang ideal na e raised to 4x, ano derivative? 4 e raised to 4x. So dito, dahil may y yun, bababa lang si y, e raised to xy. Okay, then this time, ang constant lang natin dyan is si y. So meaning this is just plus y times derivative of x is 1. So therefore, the answer is just y e raised to xy plus y. Okay, at napakadali lang niya. So, for letter B, so medyo bilisan na natin konti. So, I think nagkaka-idea ka na. So, this is partial with respect sa y ng e raised to xy plus xy. So, considering nakabisado mo na yung goal, hindi ka na pupunta ng ganitong method. Actually, pwede naman yun. Okay, so kunyari, partial of e raised to x with respect sa y plus partial of x comma y, x and y. So this is just equal sa, syempre same result, this is just e raised to xy, x e raised to xy plus x times 1. So this is just equal sa x e raised to xy plus x. So hoping na nasundan mo yung ginawa ni sir. Okay, so napaka-dali lang niya. So note, ayun yung ginawa ko sa. So ito yung ginawa kanina, no? So find the partial of f with respect sa x, then partial of f with respect sa y for the function sin x of y squared, x and y squared over x squared plus 1. So ito yung medyo tricky at kung ano yung gagawin natin. Okay, so first is something na for letter A. So the partial with respect sa x nung sin xy squared all over x squared plus 1. Okay, so ideally, since with respect sa x tayo, may variable x sa numerator, may variable x sa denominator. So typically, since quotient siya or ratio siya ng dalawang function, ideally, this is just a quotient rule. In such a case na si y squared is just a constant. Okay, so again, this is quotient rule. So that is UDB minus BDU over B squared. Tama ba, UDB minus BDU or BDU minus UDB over B squared? So check ko lang paano ba ulit yung derivative nung ating UDB minus BDU. Alam ko BDU minus UDB over B squared. Okay, so ayun yata siya. So check ko na lang din sa sagot. Or paki-check na lang din kung baliktad ako sa quotient rule. So paano yun? BDU minus UDB all over B squared. I don't know kung BDU over, so nakalimutan ko na talaga technically. Ben, wait, check ko lang din. Okay, so ayun, tama ako, no? So this is BDU minus UDB over B squared. So considering na ito yung U, ito yung B. Okay, so this is just equal sa this is just equal sa magiging U o B B is x squared plus 1, then partial with respect sa x ng sin x y squared. Okay, then minus, this is sin ng x y squared, then this is partial with respect sa x ng x squared plus 1. Okay, then all over, this is just x squared plus 1. Okay, so technically this is just x squared plus y squared. Okay, so this is just x squared plus 1 rather, then partial derivative ng sine with respect sa x. So ang derivative ng sine is cosine. So since merong constant tayo na y squared, lalabas lang siya doon. So this is just y squared, then magiging cosine of x y squared. Okay, minus sine of x y squared, then partial derivative ng x squared plus 1 with respect sa x is just 2x. And this is just all over yung x squared plus 1. Okay, so napakahaba nga niya. Okay, so hoping na maikli yung isa. Actually, parang maikli yung isa kasi parang consider ko constant to. Okay, so this is just equal sa, simplify lang natin, no? So pag sinimplify, this is just x squared, although di ako nag-simplify, times y squared cosine ng x y squared minus 2x sine x y squared. Okay, all over x squared plus 1 raised to 2. So sorry, may raised to to. Okay, so ito yung kanyang partial derivative. So okay na ako sa ganyang sagot, huwag nyo masyado simplify. Kung wala naman talaga maka-cancel, wag na natin i-simplify. Okay, so next is yung partial niya with respect sa y. So yung partial niya for letter B, so hoping na may clear, this is partial derivative with respect sa y nung sin x y squared all over x squared plus 1. So mapapansin mo, ang meron lang variable y is nasa numerator. So, typically, parang yung x squared plus 1 is parang constant or meron siyang constant na 1 over x squared plus 1. So, typically, parang ganito lang siya. So, constant, lalabas ko lang yung constant. This is 1 over x squared plus 1. Kasi ang kukunin ko lang is yung partial with respect sa y. Okay, ng sin x y squared. Okay, in that case, x naman yung constant natin. So, ang derivative ng sin y squared is just sin x y squared is just x. Lalabas yung x. So, typically, lalabas x dyan. So, this is x squared plus 1. So, lalabas yung x kasi constant siya. Tapos, derivative nyan is magiging cosine. This is just cosine ng x y squared. Tapos, derivative pa ng y squared, this is just 2y. So, dapat nga 2xy kasi may kasama dun. Okay, kasi derivative ng y squared natin is just 2y. Okay, so therefore, ano mangyayari dyan? This is just equal sa original natin. This is just 2xy cosine of x y squared all over x squared plus 1. So, ito yung kanyang sagot. Okay, so ito yung medyo madali. Ito yung papadali at talaga kay partial derivative. Sa una nakakalito siya. So tandaan nyo, sa una nakakalito siya, pero tandaan nyo, pag nasanay ka na, madali lang siya talaga kasi nga nababawasan ng variable. Since nababawasan ng variable, technically speaking or mathematically speaking, probably mawawala si quotient rule, mawawala si product rule, nababawasan ka ng trabaho. Okay, so now we have the higher order partial derivative. So isahan lang talaga to. So kumbaga, kung merong first order derivative or first order partial derivative, meron tayong higher order derivative, partial derivative. So kagaya nga niyan, so we have partial square of f with respect sa x squared. So that is simply equal lang sa partial with respect sa x ng partial of f with respect sa x. So meaning dalawa lang. Kumbaga, i-differentiate ko muna siya with respect sa x or partial differentiate ko muna siya with respect sa x. Tapos partial differentiate ko ulit siya with respect sa x. Similarly pagdating kay y. Now, kung magkaiba naman sila, sino yung laging nauuna? Yung nasa right side. Again, kung ano yung with respect, yun yung una natin. So, ito partial with respect sa x. So meaning, una natin is with respect sa x bago mag with respect sa y. Kung with respect naman sa y sa una mo na yun. With respect sa y, then with respect sa x. Then, ito naman yung higher order. So, tawag dito actually dyan sa, tawag naman dyan si mixed partial derivative. So, yung part na yun, pag may magkasama na sila, mixed partial derivative. Ito, higher order derivative. Okay, so yan, 3 beses lang. So, nakuha naman natin yung first. So, ay lang yan, tuloy-tuloy lang. Then, so forth, and so on. Okay, so again, it's a matter of partial differentiation. So, tulad nga na ito, partial raised to 3 of f with respect sa y and with respect sa x squared. Ano unang ginawa? Partial squared of f with respect sa x squared. So, meaning, dalawang partial derivative lang sa x. After mong kunin yun, saka nga kami partial derivative with respect sa y. So, ayun, ito pa yung medyo kagandahan dito. So, minsan, ang kagandahan dito, nire-reduce niya to 0. Kasi nga, lagi nauubos nauubusan ng constant. Pero, syempre, kunyari, kung e raised to x squared plus y squared dyan, yun yung mga ganung scenario, ano siya, kumbaga chain rule, tuloy-tuloy lang yan, never yan mawawala, never ending yan na partial derivative. So, whenever. So, again, tuloy-tuloy lang yan. So, may dot sa simple dyan. So, naridagdagan ko pa. Ayun lang yung mangyayari. Okay, so again, mixed partial derivative. So, una is yung nasa malapit. Kung sino yung katabi ng function yung una natin na with respect. Okay, so now, let's have an example. So, kung napansin mo, naputol din to sa naprint mo eh. Okay, so, pagdating doon sa next page is something na may blank pa. So, doon ko tutuloy yung sunod natin dito. Okay, bago natin i-end. Okay, so find the partial derivative. So, ayan na, with respect sa x, with respect sa y, with respect sa x squared. So, second partial order derivative siya. Second partial order derivative with respect sa y. Then, mixed partial derivative na una si x, sunod si y. Una si y, sunod si x. O for the function e raised to x squared y plus x y cubed. Okay, so yan, medyo challenging para at least, tayo. So, for letter A muna tayo. So, although walang letter akong nilagay, no? So, this is the partial derivative with respect sa x. So, ang kagandahan pa nito, since nasulat mo na, pwedeng kopyahin mo na lang din. Ayun yung kagandahan. So, this is just equal sa e raised sa x squared y plus xy cubed. Okay, so basically, this is just equal na. So, again, kunwari, hindi ko na pinag-iwalay, batak na ako, or batak ka na. So, aware ako na si y is just a constant dyan. Okay, so si y is constant dyan. So parang nagdi-differentiate lang ako ng e raised to x squared. Okay, so e raised to x squared, ang derivative nun is e raised to x squared 2x. So magkakaroon pa ng 2x sa taas somewhere doon. Okay, so I guess this is just equal sa mangyari, this is just copy una, no? So copy e raised to x squared y. Okay, tapos partial derivative with respect sa x nung x squared y nung nasa taas. Okay, then plus partial derivative with respect sa x nung x y cube. Again, kumbaga para nag-EU, DU siya. Kumbaga, nag-chain rule actually. So, copy, then the derivative nung exponent. So, para makita mo yung mangyayari. So, again, next time tatanggalin ko na yan. So, this is just, the partial derivative na to with respect sa x is just 2xy. Kasi yung x squared lang yung magpa-partial differentiate. So, this is just 2xy. So, lagay ko na dito yung 2xy. Then, e raised sa x squared y. Then, plus, partial derivative na to with respect sa x is just, cancel yung 1, yung x mawawala. So, this is just y cube. So, therefore, ito yung kanyang partial derivative. Yung first partial derivative. So, actually, madali na. Kasi pag nag-second order partial derivative tayo, may kokopyahin na lang tayo. Okay? So, umaga, yun yung kadalian nito. So, next for letter B, we have partial derivative with respect sa y nung e raised sa x squared y plus x y cube. Okay, so pag pinaghiwalay, so copy lang una, so e raised to x squared. So kumbaga nag-assume na ako nag-differentiate, then partial derivative with respect sa y ng x squared y. Then plus partial derivative with respect sa y ng x y cube. Okay, so this is just equal sa, since with respect sa y, so this is just x squared. So unahan ko na x squared, this is x squared e raised sa x squared y. Then plus, partial derivative nito with respect sa y is just 3xy squared. So, 3xy squared. No? So, kumbaga parang x multiplied by 3y squared. So, this is just equal sa x squared e raised sa x squared y plus 3xy squared. Okay, so napaka-dali na. Now, for letter C, second partial order derivative na. So, kumbaga, continuous na lang tayo dito. So, from letter A, so, for letter C, so, from A, so, ang kukunin na lang natin is yung partial derivative with respect sa x nung sa A. Ano yung nakalagay sa A? This is just 2xy e raised sa x squared y plus y cube. Okay, so, ganyan yung mangyayari. Okay, magsimula dito kasi second partial order derivative na. So, ayun, medyo ito tricky. Why? Yung unang function is 2xy. So, meaning siya yung unang function. Pangalawang function is e raised to x squared y. So, kumbaga, automatic this is a product rule. Again, ito yung u. So, kung consider ko to as u, una. Ito yung u. Ito yung b. So, u db plus b du. So, dito naman, consider lang siya as 0. So, mawawala lang siya. So, technically, ito magiging 0 lang siya pag nag-differentiate tayo with respect sa x. Kasi y na lang siya, y cube na lang. Okay, so ano mangyayari? This is just equal na lang sa partial derivative. So, u db. Okay, so u db. So, this is just copy si u, which is 2xy. Okay, then partial with respect sa x. So, db. So, this is just e raised sa x squared y. Then, plus, copy ko si e raised to x squared. This is e raised sa x squared y, then partial derivative with respect sa x naman nung 2xy. Okay, so yun, medyo nagkakaparehas yung sulat ko ng 2 sa kanang partial derivative. So, ingatan nyo rin talaga actually sa 2 ito, medyo mahirap. Okay, next is the partial derivative na to with respect sa x. So, ano yun? So, actually, nagawa na natin, no? Yung partial derivative na to with respect sa x is just ito. Okay, so kumbaga yung process niyan, pag dinifferentiate ko hanggang dito, ito. So, actually, may sagot na ako nun, which is ito. So, this is just equal sa, copy ko yun, no? So, this is just 2xy, then multiplied by 2xy e raised sa x squared y. Then, plus, ano naman dito? Ang partial derivative ng 2xy with respect sa x is just 2y. So, meaning, this is just 2y plus 2y ng e raised sa x squared y. So, inuna ko na siya. Kasi copy lang naman yun eh. So, this is just equal sa, simplify natin further. This is just equal sa 4x squared y squared. Tapos, e raised sa x squared y plus 2y e raised sa x squared y. So, ito yung kanyang second order partial derivative with respect sa x. Okay, so from here, napunta na siya dyan. Okay, so at least nakikita mo at nasusundan mo yung flow. So, pasensya na, medyo init. Hihingal-hingal na si sir. Okay, so next is something na tuloy natin to. So, next is the partial derivative with respect sa y. So, second order partial derivative na with respect sa y naman. Okay, so ito na yung hinahanap natin. So, for letter B, from B na tayo mag-i-start. So, from letter D, so red naman. Tansya na, maarte ako sa panulat ko. So, talagang kuha-kuha. So, letter D. So, from B. So, from B, this is just the partial derivative with respect sa y na lang. So, isa na lang yung kukunin ko actually. So, partial derivative with respect sa y na lang ng x squared e raised sa x squared y plus 3xy squared. Okay, so technically, ano mangyayari? Since partial derivative with respect sa y siya, so ano mangyayari sa kanya? Sir, napakasimple. Hindi po siya mag-product rule. Why? Kasi si x squared, consider lang siya as constant dyan. So, ito lang yung talagang magdi-differentiate yung nasa taas. So, with respect sa x squared, y squared. So, automatically, si x squared is just a constant dyan. So, constant siya. Tapos, syempre, differentiate natin yung e raised to x squared y with respect sa y. So, copy lang natin si e raised to x squared y. Tapos, yung partial derivative ng x squared with respect sa y is just x squared. Okay, then plus, yung partial derivative na ito with respect sa y is just, copy natin yung 3x, tapos yung derivative ng y squared is just 2y. Again, with respect na sa y. So, again, yung constant dyan is 3x. So, ang dinifferentiate ko lang with respect sa y is si y squared, which is 2y. Okay, again, dito nangyari, copy ko lang yung x squared, dinifferentiate ko yung e raised to x squared y. So, ang derivative niya is ito. Okay, times x squared. Sir, bakit x squared? Ang derivative ng x squared y with respect sa y is just x squared. Okay, so therefore this is just equal sa x to the fourth e raised to x squared y plus 6xy. So this is the answer. Okay, so ayun, last two. So yun yung mixed partial derivative. Okay, so I guess pwedeng gawin ko siya from the start para at least mag-gets nyo yung idea kung paano gagawin natin. So for letter E, hoping na magkasya. So for letter E, we have the partial derivative with respect sa. So we have the partial derivative of f with respect sa una sa y, then with respect sa x. Okay, so complete natin yan. So this is just equal sa partial derivative with respect sa y ng, so papakita ko lang dito, this is partial derivative with respect sa x. Nung copy natin yung given, so the given is e raised to x squared y plus xy cube. Okay, so now, ito yung may sagot tayo actually. So may sagot tayo niyan kasi with respect sa x ay una. So may sagot tayo na with respect sa x, ito yun. So, that is 2xy. So, pwede ko na siguro skip no kasi nagawa na natin. So, that is 2xy. So, this is just equal sa partial derivative with respect sa y ng 2xy e raised to x squared y plus derivative nito is just y cube. So, next is, syempre, dahil partial derivative with respect sa y, automatically, UDB plus BDU to, product rule. Bakit? May 2xy dyan, so may y dyan, plus may y din doon. So again, so UDB plus BDU siya, so product rule siya. So una is UDB, so this is 2xy. Okay, then partial derivative with respect sa y ng e raised to x squared y. Okay, then plus e raised to x squared y times the partial derivative with respect sa y ng 2xy. Okay, then plus, partial derivative ng y cube is just 3y squared. Okay, so huwag kalimutan yun. So, huwag ka mahihiyang magtanong. Okay, so next is, syempre, partial derivative na to with respect sa y is simply x squared e raised to x squared y. So, this is just equal lang sa 2xy multiplied by x squared e raised to x squared y. Okay, so next is partial derivative na to. This is just 2x. So, this is, copy ko yung 2x sa una. This is 2x. Then, e raised to x squared y plus 3y squared. Okay, so, siyempre, dapat simplify natin siya further. So, dapat isang variable x and y na lang yan. Okay, so, this is just equal or equivalent lang sa 2x or 2x cubed y e raised to x squared y plus 2x e raised to x squared y plus 3y squared. So, ito yung kanyang sagot. Okay, so napakadali niya. Okay, so per letter F, so ibaliktad naman, no? So per letter F, and hoping magkasya dito. So this is partial derivative with respect sa F. So with respect muna sa X, then with respect sa Y. So meaning una yung with respect sa X. So this is just partial derivative with respect sa X nung partial derivative with respect sa Y nung function natin, which is e raised to x squared y plus xy cube. Okay, so huwag ka malito sa symbol, kaya mo yan. Okay, si sir nga kinakaya eh. So, ang dami ko nang iniisip eh. So, huwag mo laging isipin na, sir, matalino ka. Hindi ganun yun. So, tandaan nyo, ako rin nahihirapan nung una dyan. Pero, it's a matter of practice. Gawin mo, hingi ka na example. Ganun lang yan, hanap-hanap lang din. Okay, so, technically, this is just equal sa partial derivative with respect sa x. So, may sagot naman tayo nyan, no? So, copy ko na lang yun, no? So, this is just x squared e raised to x squared y plus 3xy squared. O ba? So, tama ko. Okay, next is, syempre, with respect sa x, so again, another udv plus bdu. Okay, so that is another product rule. So, this is just equal sa, copy mo na yung x squared, tapos partial derivative with respect sa x ng e raised to x squared y, then plus e raised to x squared y, then partial derivative ng partial derivative with respect sa x ng x squared. Okay, then derivative na ito with respect sa x is just 3y squared. Kasi mawawala na yung x. Okay, so next is derivative na ito with respect sa x is 2xy. So tama, no? 2xy yun. So this is just equal sa x squared. Then this is just 2xy e raised to x squared y. Okay, then plus, derivative na ito is 2x, so this is just 2x e raised to x squared y plus 3y squared. So, arrange na lang natin konti or simplify. This is just 2x cubed y e raised to x squared y plus 2x e raised to x squared y plus 3y squared. Okay, so therefore, ito yung kanyang sagot. Okay, so ganun lang siya ka-basic. So lastly, we have showed that the function f of x comma y is equal to sine x plus y plus cosine x plus y satisfy the wave equation, which is partial of f with respect sa x squared or second partial order derivative of f with respect sa x minus second partial order derivative of f with respect sa y squared is just equal to 0. So meaning dalawang beses natin siya di-differentiate with respect sa 0. So dapat equal siya sa 0. Okay, so here's the proof. So layo ko na konti. Okay, so for the proof niya, so consider natin si partial derivative, second partial order derivative of f with respect sa x squared minus second partial order derivative of f with respect sa y squared or y. So double y. So this is just equal sa second partial, so partial derivative with respect sa x ng partial derivative with respect sa x nung function. So what's the function? This is sine x plus y minus or plus cosine x plus y. Okay, so tama na ba to? Then close pa natin. Okay, then minus second, first partial derivative with respect sa y, then partial derivative with respect sa y nung function natin which is sine x plus y plus cosine x plus y. Okay, then close. Okay, so syempre una is partial derivative with respect sa x. So ito, so similarly, ang mangyari lang dyan is something na partial derivative niya with respect sa x is just equal sa ganito. This is just equal sa partial derivative with respect sa x ng, so pag in-apply natin partial differentiation, so yung sign magiging cosine. Okay, so this is just cosine. So this is just cosine of x plus y. Okay, multiplied by partial derivative with respect sa x na x plus y kasi u du yan. So yung du loob mo multiply ko sa partial derivative with respect sa x ng x plus y. Para dyan. Then plus, this is derivative neto, this is just negative sine of x plus y. Then multiplied by partial derivative with respect sa x ng x plus y. So again, pinapakita ko to para makita nyo or ma-appreciate nyo yung solution actually. Okay, so hoping na tama yung aking pag-differentiate. So yun, medyo hindi pala kasya. Umay. So this is just minus partial derivative with respect sa y. So similar case. So this is just magiging cosine of x plus y multiplied by partial derivative with respect sa y nung x plus y. Then derivative na to is just plus negative of sine x plus y times partial derivative with respect sa y nung x plus y. Okay, din lagyan ko dyan ng bracket. So kulang pala ito ng bracket. Actually that bracket puro parenthesis na lang pinaglalagay ko kasi medyo nakakalito na rin, pero okay lang yan. So again, partial derivative na to with respect sa x plus y is just 1. Tama? Kasi mo 0 lang tayo. So this is 1. Ito ay just 1 also. Ito ay 1. Ito ay 1. Okay, so meaning this is just equal sa, so niloloko tayo na ito. So this is partial derivative with respect sa x nung cosine x plus y. Okay, then minus sine x plus y. Okay, so bakit sir 1? Kasi nga partial derivative ng x with respect sa x is 1 plus partial derivative of y with respect sa x is 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1 times nito is cosine x. So dito rin. Okay, then this is just minus partial derivative with respect sa y nung cosine x plus y minus sine x plus y. Okay, so technically ano mangyari afterwards? Actually, pwede ko nang i-cancel eh. Okay, why? Kasi, hindi pa. Hindi natin actually pwede i-cancel. Why? Kasi with respect sa x, with respect sa y. So, hindi natin siya pwede cancel technically buo. So, again, ulitin natin ulit yung another method sa taas. So, this is just equal sa partial derivative ng cosine x plus y is negative sign. So, this is negative sine x plus y. Okay, then partial derivative ng x plus y, alam na natin na siya ay 1. So again, pwede ko nang gawin ganyan. Okay, again, partial derivative ng cosine x plus y with respect sa x is just negative sine x plus y. Then derivative or partial derivative ng x plus y with respect sa x is just 1 plus 0, which is 1. So minus, partial derivative na to is just cosine. So this is minus cosine ng x plus y, also multiplied by 1. Minus, so ito lalagyan ko ng bracket pa dito kasi kakaroon. So partial derivative na to is negative sine of x plus y multiplied by 1. Then minus, this is just cosine of x plus y multiplied by 1. Okay, and it is very obvious that this is negative sine x plus y plus, kasi negative of negative plus yun. So cancel yun. This is the negative cosine plus, kasi negative times negative positive. So this is just technically equal to 0. So therefore, this is done. Okay, so ganun siya kadali. Okay, so ganyan yung partial derivative. So again, wag kang malilito, basta aware ka na tama yung with respect mo, tapos aware ka kung tama ba yung ginagawa mo. So again, consider mo as constant. Yun yung pinaka best way para describe ko siya or magets mo siya agad.